Welcome back, everybody. This is Nightsaber Z42, and here's another episode of Alan Wake. We completed episode 5, episode 5 of the last episode. There's something going on with Thomas Zane. It's a little going Max Payne there, but anyways, this is the final episode, if I'm not mistaken, so let's get right into it.
Previously on Alan Wake, I wrote a horror story that has come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane! Thomas Zane! You're the Lady of the Light in the song!
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Episode 6, Departure. New York City, 2 years ago. We don't look too hot there. I'm still wearing that hoodie. Must be one very comfortable hoodie to be sleeping in a bed with jeans.
My head was about to explode and the light hurt my eyes. I
We should have put the curtains on.
And painkillers to dull the pain.
I'll wear
In one of my final
myself
moments of
glasses
self-deception,
in the
I
house.
swore to quit drinking.
Buzz, buzz, buzz in our ear.
The New York apartment is one of my favorite locations in the game. From a story point of view, its role is of course to provide the background story for the relationship of Alan and Alice. But to me there is another important aspect as well. You see, it's of course also a homage to the New York setting of the Max Payne games. And my first 3 years here at Remedy were spent working on those games. Now that we're working on Alan Wake with its Pacific Northwest theme style, that's something really different, and so for me the location of New York apartment was really a wonderful chance to sort of touch back upon those old Max Payne days and sort of go back to my roots. It's kind of like picking up an old tool and seeing if you still remember how to use it.
Kind of look like Robert Downey Jr.
There was a message waiting for me on the machine.
Uh-oh. That can't be good. Is it gonna be Alice nagging us? Wait, 2 years ago. And the sudden stop. When was that book written? Because that book has been very popular even now. Well, I guess he hasn't written a word in 2 years. That's true.
You have one new message.
Ow! Are you still asleep? Wakey, wakey! You should have your show on your TiVo. If Alice wasn't too mad to record it, as she called me earlier and really chewed me out. Yeah, we went a little overboard last night. But parties are a part of this business. Al, look, I'm saying this as your friend. She's not doing your career any favors by trying to run your life like that, okay? I'll talk to you later, Al. Watch the show.
No wonder why Alice doesn't like him. Barry, that is. I need to turn on the TV.
I'd been a guest on the talk show the previous night, talking about my latest book. The show was supposed to be waiting for me on our TiVo.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Harry Garrett Show.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody. We have a great show tonight. I've been talking with the best-selling author Alan Wake about his new book, The Sudden Stop.
The Sudden Stop.
Good read. Go buy it. No, it is a good read. Look, I'm going to be honest here.
Is that wise?
No, but I'm going to do it anyway. I got people who give me the lowdown on books. I'm a busy guy. But this one, I actually read from cover to cover. I mean, I'm a big fan.
Wow, thanks.
Now, this might be a spoiler for those who haven't read the book yet. Based on the sales figures, the 2 people out there who haven't read the book yet. But this last book is all about the death of the main character, the hard-boiled New York detective, Alex Casey. Now, there's
No wonder why he hasn't written a word in 2 years.
Why the hell did you kill Casey? What the hell were you thinking, man?
Good riddance. No, seriously though. 7 years and 6 books is a long time. He was a gloomy guy to spend all your working hours with, and it was a good run. But it's time to explore new things. My next book will be a departure from the old for me.
You selfish bastard, always thinking of yourself. Well, you've certainly given us a lot of entertainment over the years. And now that you mention it, Casey was a gloomy guy. Never had much luck with his love life with the ladies. Was that autobiographical in any way?
Yeah, no kidding. Casey's lady friends tended to die on him. With Casey, it was all about his pain. No, nothing autobiographical about that. I'm a happily married man. My wife is my muse.
Well, congratulations. That's great to hear. So, how's the publicity tour been treating you?
Good, great. But I gotta say, I'm glad to be back home in New York.
Well, you've certainly been on the news a lot lately. Lots of parties and,
Hey, honey. Did you watch the show?
I didn't say anything stupid if that's what you want to know.
Okay, Grumpy.
Where is she?
You want an aspirin or something?
Are you going to start with me about drinking now?
You know what? Go back to sleep, Alan.
She's still wearing those pants.
What? Now you can't even talk to me?
Well, this morning I was angry because you said you'd be home at midnight and you showed up at 7 a.m. and passed out in mid-sentence. Now I'm over it. Are you angry?
This goddamn tour. It's gotten out of hand.
Oh, honey. It's almost over, right? We can get back to normal. Then you can start writing again.
I'm sorry, honey.
Alan, you're not thinking straight. Just take a shower and go back to bed, huh?
Yeah, you're right, honey. I'm sorry. Once this is over, let's go away together. A vacation. Just you and me. Some peace and quiet.
No. Wow, it took you 2 years to finally do a vacation? Kinda sucks. What have you been doing for 2 years? Present day. Still Christmas.
Somehow,
or
the
Hanukkah.
clicker was the key to the cabin. I had to return to Cauldron Lake to save Alice.
Click. Nothing happened.
I'm going back to the lake to finish this. I'm going to write an ending to the story in the manuscript on my own terms, to make it all right.
Why can't you just write it here?
The last page is still in the typewriter. I need to read it first. Everything needs to be just right. Zane tried to cut some corners, and it didn't end well.
Okay, ready when you are.
I'm sorry, Sarah, but I need to do this alone. Barry, take her gun.
What?
Miss
Are you
Weaver,
stupid?
Close the door when I leave.
Give me that gun. She had a shotgun. I want it.
luck,
Give it to
Al.
me.
See you later. When I got out, it was warm and sunny. I'd flicked the switch of the clicker. Had it done this? I didn't stop to question it. I had to take advantage of the sunlight to get to the lake. On Zane's page, I'd stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, about to use the clicker. That's where I was headed.
Must have been a long drive. If it's gonna be dark when we show up.
Alone.
Oh yay,
in
still light.
daylight,
Give me that
surrounded
coffee.
by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time. I could still chalk everything up to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this.
Bye-bye.
Having been in the cabin all this time.
You die.
Alone,
Sorry.
in daylight, surrounded by the beauty of the Pacific Northwest landscape. It was hard not to let doubt creep in one last time.
Oh,
Chalk
not what I
everything up
wanted.
to a dream, a delusion. I had enough imagination to make up something like this. Having been in the cabin all this time, trapped in a story inside my head, gone mad from grief over Alice's death like Hartman had claimed, there would be no way of knowing. I told myself it didn't really matter. My course was set.
Now that we're in episode 6, let's go ahead and get started with some of this episode 5 stuff. Did we get all of episode 4? Yeah, I think we did. The clicker.
Nightingale tried to make sense of the manuscript. It was disjointed and strange. He didn't understand half of it, but it all rang true. impossibly true. He took out his hip flask when he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask. It wasn't the booze that made his mind reel.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nightingale felt the situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he hesitated. He had seen this moment before, read it in the page. He was transfixed by the déjà vu and the horror that he was a character in a story someone had written. Then the monstrous presence burst in behind him and dragged him into the night. The darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's face was furious. The story in the manuscript had been making it stronger all the time, but now the light had set the writer free and hurt it, weakened it. It was only a matter of days before the dark presence would be strong again, but meanwhile, it would be difficult to recapture the writer.
Yeah, it will.
Cynthia Weaver worked hard, following her obsessive rituals, sometimes fighting them, always giving in to them in the end. She haunted the halls of Bright Falls abandoned power plant. She marked her caches with light-sensitive paint that could only be seen by eyes that had been touched by darkness and saved by light like she'd been. She was preparing defenses and supply lines for the war she knew would come. The war between the forces of light and darkness.
So she's been setting up the emergency rations all over the town, basically.
For it to be free, the dark presence needed the writer to finish the story. Again and again, the story let it get frustratingly close to the writer without letting it capture him. It was bound by the events depicted in the manuscript, but it could pursue the writer indirectly, put others on the task and stop those who would help him. It took over everything in its path, made them its puppets, and sent them after Alan Wake. Alice had screamed until she had no voice left to scream. Around her, the darkness was alive. It was cold and wet and malevolent and without end. She was a prisoner, trapped in the dark place. The terror would have burned her mind out, but one thing made her hang on. She could sense Alan in the dark. She could hear him. She could see the words he was writing as flickering shadows. He sensed her too. He was trying to work his way to her.
And one more.
Barry was in his element, making calls, making things happen, even if he didn't entirely know what those things were. He wouldn't let the hot sheriff chick down. Even if every noise he heard from outside, and he heard plenty, made him jump. He had only paused to text Al a message, told him to hurry up. Suddenly, Barry froze in mid-dial. A window broke somewhere in the building, and then the lights went out.
Here we go. Let's get in our car and start driving.
One question that's often asked about games these days is open world or linear. They are the two extremes of the same scale, and both have their pros and cons. Open world is of course all about the freedom of movement. You can go where you want and do what you want. And that's cool in itself, but by nature it fights against the traditional storytelling. Whereas linear gameplay fits storytelling very well, but that can get a bit constricted at times if the path is too narrow. We always want to tell a meaningful and compelling story, and we didn't want to compromise that in any way. But at the same time, we had lots of different scenarios and beautiful nature, and we didn't want to throw that away either. So what we did was intersperse it between the important story locations. So there is plenty of chance to explore your surroundings and plenty of cool stuff to find if you do.
Find stuff. I'm gonna find stuff in this parking pass. Actually, something really interesting. When we were driving across Scotland, you're going up into these mountains, and there's like these little communities out there. But along the road, like every 400 yards or something, there'd be like a place where you could park your car. And funny thing was, we kind of stopped at one, and people were like using the bathroom out in the open. It was just kind of funny. But still, it's kind of cool that they have like these little areas that you can just park. And a lot of the ones that we went to were specifically for scenery. So like you could park over here. Ooh, look at that crop circle. You could like stop over along the side of the road, take some pictures of the nice scene, and then keep going. Oh gosh, don't shoot, please. Don't shoot your car. It'd be very bad. there anything over here? Maybe I'm just completely wasting time. It's a good thing there's not a timer until it gets dark. That would be very sad, because I probably would have passed it by now. Oh, but there is a little shack. Any manuscript pages? I think I've only actually seen one manuscript page out in the open when it was daytime. Ooh. Heck yeah, I'll take the hunting rifle. That's gonna come in handy a bit. Okay, back to the car. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't look like there is anything else to get. Come on, old man. Get in the car. Start driving. Oh, great. There's a house over there, too. You know I'm gonna check that out. Where's the front door? Oh, look, thermo. Glad I decided to stop. But seriously, where's the front door? How's anybody gonna get in there? Am I just crazy? There's no front door. Maybe it's just a shed. Are they gonna make me walk around? I don't think I'm supposed to even go through here.
Darkness had touched me. There was a link between us. Always will be. I could feel its presence again, getting closer.
I was like, now it's dark. I'll kill your darkness, so... Wanted to blind him. No, you don't. I'd very much like to get in the car now. Somehow it magically turned dark just from going into a tunnel, which sucks.
We're nearing the end of the story here. At this point, we pretty much know the answers to most of the major questions, such as what happened to Alice, where did the manuscript come from, and so forth. All that remains for Wake now is to make his final run into the heart of darkness and make his final sacrifice. He's said goodbye to his best friend. He's not really expecting to come back from this one, but he's willing to do that to save Alice. I'm not really sure if you could call Wake a heroic character as such. You know, he doesn't really, he doesn't have the square-jawed look or anything, but when it's all said and done, I really don't think he's a coward.
Bye-bye. Let's see, was there anything of interest back here? Doesn't look like it. But it is just fun to run things over. Man, these cars definitely have a hard time going uphill. Oh, there's a diner. Great, you know I'm gonna have to stop and check it out.
Agent Nightingale has a drinking problem and his judgment is poor, as you can tell.
Wait,
but
oh,
he's after a
this
way
is
for
his.
us. I know we don't really go into it very much here, but you know, if you're seeing this, you're probably also in the possession of the Alan Wake Files book that comes with the limited collector's edition, and you know, we kind of open his backstory up a little bit more there. In fact, if you look carefully around this room here, this Nightingale's motel room, of course, you can see those very files sticking out of the air vent. We have a lot of little hooks like that in the game. At one point, Nightingale actually flew out of Brightfalls with the rest of the gang and made his way to the power plant, but we kind of had to cut that part out for pacing reasons. It just wasn't working very well. It was a shame, but you know, it's just one of those kill your darlings things. But you know, at least he makes it through this game alive, as you know if you look through the ending cinematic of the game. So hopefully we'll see a little bit more of him in the future. We kind of have a soft spot for him.
Could have fooled me, pal.
You're gonna come up here so I can kill you? Bang bang. How much shotgun? 2? Oh hell no. We're going with the rifle. And this area is all lit, so I don't think they're gonna come in here. Yeah. They're not coming in here. Nice that they gave me a shotgun with like 4 bullets though. Oh, coffee thermo. Nice to have these doors that work both ways. Is there anywhere else I can go? Nowhere else? Okay. Ah, there you are. I see you. Guess what? I'm going back in my car. Then I'm gonna run you over. And then I'm gonna get that emergency provision that I missed. Kick that chair out of my way. There we go, get some batteries. And my revolver ammo. Oh, come on, you could have jumped that fence. Come on, bro. Come on. Here we go, let's get in the car. That's cool that they had Nightingale's room at the house. Oh, I hope this isn't a ledge. Okay, good. Anything this way? Nope. How about over here? It's a nice little opening. Ooh, I could drive a truck. That'd be sweet. I don't see anything. Oh, but I see a guy that's about to get run over. Oh, and there's a fence there too. Holy crap! That tractor just flew at me. And is making things very difficult for my car. Come on, car. Seriously. Did it just blow up? Oh gosh! You know what? It's time to go get the truck. Thank you, car. Thank you for not blowing me up. Yeah. You get away from me. I'm going for the car. There's a van! Haha, you missed me. Oh, you can't even go inside the van? You kidding me? You know what? Just kill you. I better be able to go inside the truck. Or, yeah. Come on, truck. Truck! Okay. There might have been another car back at the motel. So I'm gonna run up there real quick and see if that's the case. I see some baddies over there. Is there anything like on the side of the road? Okay, I see a car. Oh yeah, that little El Camino right there. I think that's an El Camino. Oh yeah, the lights are on. We can definitely go inside here. Yes. Hey, which... How come I can't honk the horn? Yeah, smash that hay. Ooh, bad stuff is gonna happen there. Oh my gosh. I swear, if I kill another car... Oh, come on! Oh, you know what that means. 100 points per person! Thank goodness they cannot get in and pull you out. That would be freaky. Get things cleared up over here. I'm gonna start moving cars out of my way. No, this is the part where I have to get out, okay. You know, I could just easily get inside that truck and move it. Nope, can't get in that car. Squeeze it through the tight spot. Okay. Battle's about to ensue here. What do I want to take to the party? Oh. You kidding me? Okay, where's the other thing? Did it just fall off? Am I never gonna be able to complete this now because it's... I feel things shaking. I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing. Because there's no way I'm gonna be able to go over there. So I guess what that means, we're just gonna keep going forward. I like how that light is just... Nope. Okay. Okay. Anything else want to come my way? I'll be happy to put some light on you. Oh, I'm like almost... you. Oh gosh. I just want to go, except I got knocked off, and there I go. I'm drowning. I'm dead. Okay. Well, I guess I do have some flashbangs I could use. But I don't wanna... I wish I could throw the flares. That would be very useful. Ow! You die. Oh, that's trash bags. I thought that was poop. Okay, let me wait for my light to refill. Can I actually move inside here? That'd be nice. Okay, come on, bro. I'm ready.
What the hell?
Okay. Anything else? Excuse me. No? Nothing? Great. Maybe I don't want to go there. Okay. I guess my problem before was that I rushed too far forward without getting rid of some of the enemies. Okay. Come on, tire. There you go. I knew something was coming. Hope it's not that van. That would suck. Come on, refrigerator. There we go. I need to wait for my flashlight to recharge. Okay, what else is there? That tire looks menacing. Yeah, I knew it. How about no? Really? You're gonna fall? Yeah, you're just gone. Okay, we're gonna move forward. Come on, barrel. I see the way you're looking at me. Oh, wrong barrel. I knew it was gonna have to be a barrel. I'll kick you! Oh, I missed. There we go. I got the best light in the whole wide world. Is that thing gonna come to life? Better not. Dang it. Why did I have to be right? Why can I not move back? Come on. Thank you.
Nice to see you, too.
Anything else? From the master. Oh yeah, putting the spotlight on my car. I feel like Sam and Dean from Supernatural now.
As Wake continues towards the conclusion of his story, of this story, we had the chance to create more outlandish sequences, more wilder places to really amp up the action. This field filled with burning wreckage was great, and I hope you actually find and you see the possessed monster truck. He's been around different locations during the development, but I'm happy he finally found a place to actually be here amidst all the carnage.
Oh great, did he say possessed truck? I don't think there's anything around there. Huh. The light has a really wide area of effect. Because it got rid of these. It affected those two over here when I was aiming at the other guy. The heck is that? What was that? I hear like, oh my gosh. What is that? No. No, you go away. This ain't Borderlands! Oh, thank goodness. Vision's getting very hazy. Oh, back up, 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 back up. No, what's behind me? No, I need a car. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Oh, you're here. And you go bye-bye. Oh, am I on top of the barrel? Hey. None of your nonsense. Okay, that's it. Good. We got them all. Except for those guys all the way down there. We'll get them soon enough. 2 for the price of 1. Is that a light? It is a light. Oh. It's a truck. I'd much rather have that truck. Is there anything upstairs? Or is this one of those blank areas? I don't know. Oh, they gave me some flares. Or a flare. I was hoping for a manuscript or coffee thermo. No. Well, let's get in the truck. We gotta go. Yeah, take your time, Alan. There we go. Vroom vroom. Was that? No, that was a dead car. Oh boy. We got Mr. Moves a Lot over here. Yeah. You can go die. You can't catch up. Oh boy, what's gonna happen on the bridge? No, 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 no. Don't do that. There's a frickin' bus. Coming. Oh no. Go to the light. What the heck? No. Car. Don't leave me. I need you. I love you. Oh wait, this is the end. Oh, please tell me I can drive this car. No. Please tell me. Oh. There's poop. I stepped in poop. Why'd there have to be poop out here? Get the poop off the ground. Can I drive this truck? I wish. Pick up the flare. Give me a couple flares that I haven't used yet. Actually, I haven't seen any thermos or manuscripts in a long time. Excuse me. Speaking of manuscripts, let's take a look at some more.
Barry got back to his feet inside the Bright Falls General Store and dusted himself off. Right next to the cans of baked beans was a locked case filled with flare guns, and yet here was a conveniently placed barrel of crowbars. Barry's smile widened as he realized that this was the classic movie scene where the hero had to gear up and arm himself to the teeth. Barry threw himself into the role. The story I had written in the cabin had come true. Touched by the dark presence, I had written a horror story, but the end was still missing. The story was incomplete, and the last unfinished page of the manuscript still sat in the typewriter in the cabin study. If I could get back there, if I could read the page, then I could write my own ending to this story and save Alice. Sarah was almost starting to relax. Maybe they could turn this into a win yet. Suddenly, there was a piercing sound, like a table saw gone wild, as 100 birds made out of shadows swarmed into the rotor. The chopper bucked wildly and the board lit up, telling her what she already knew. They were going down. Barry Wheeler screamed next to her. Making her way through the water pipe alone, Cynthia was angry at the writer. Foolish young man, taking unnecessary risks. And the way he broke the rules. Didn't he understand what was at stake? Since the terrible days in the 70s, she hadn't wavered once, as hard as it had been. She was tired of protecting the town all these long years, and now only wanted to rest.
The lady should have moved if she didn't want to take on responsibility. Oh, is that poop? No, okay. You're poop. What is the point of this? Let's see some stuff. Really? They show me the guys in the back, but they don't bother to tell me about the guys here. Yeah, get out of my way. Actually, you know what? Please tell me I dropped the flashbang. Thank you. Ow. No, aim at that guy. Thank you. Hey, mister. Die. Okay. They're dead. Cool. Now I can go back to scraping poop off of the pavement. Oh, yeah, look. Freebies. Like shotgun ammo that I don't have. Nice if they actually gave me a shotgun. Nope. Okay, I'll stick with the hunting rifle then. Get some more revolver ammo. I'm full up on that. That's good. You could learn about nature. Didn't see you there, buddy. Really? Hit the frickin' barrel. Oh my gosh. You suck at aiming, Alan Wake. I was aiming for the frickin' barrel, and you know what? You didn't want to aim at it, so you die. I have to pick up poop off the ground again. Oh, look at that. 3 at once. She don't have any flares either. Or flare gun stuff. Okay. Actually, let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Ah, there you are. I was wondering where you were coming from. Yeah, cool story, bro. Are you next? Or are you next? Nope, you get to be next. Oh, don't worry, there's another guy. And we know that there's somebody else. There's some others up here. So, give me all my ammos. Because I'm gonna need it. Yum, yum, yum. I love pistol ammo. Really? I can learn all about nature? Ah! There you are. Yeah, have fun with that. Have fun with that. Oh, wow. Wow, he sacrificed himself just so none of the others would take a hit. Now you can all die. That's right, I wasted a flashbang just on those 3. Don't want to deal with your nonsense. That was kind of funny though, that guy just jumped out and took the flashbang for the others. It's kind of a douchebag move on this part though. Give me that revolver ammo. Need some more shotgun ammo that I can't even use. Wish I had the pump action though. That'd be so nice. There you go. It's like, who's behind me? Because I know that there's always going to be somebody behind. Ooh, yay. Emergency stuff. Lithium batteries and revolver ammo that I don't even need. I did get the manuscript though. Oh, this is going to be probably a really, well, probably not a short chapter, but a short episode, but one where there's not a whole lot of things to get. Hello, Verizon. Got nothing over there. So we're gonna head and sneak over here. Another light point. Actually, I was like, where's it gonna come from? Because I know there's gonna be somebody. Oh, you're the only one? Really? Nope. I figured. Oh, you get the big one. Boom! Let's go ahead and get the stash. While we're out of the vehicle. Who's gonna come out at me? Who's it gonna be? I know there's gonna be at least one guy. Yeah. What a douchebag move. Nah. You get the pistol. Haha. That's right. I lessened your value by killing you with a pistol. How does that make you feel? Oh yeah, give me the flashbangs. This take me back. Yes. Okay, this should take me back to my car. Yep, there we go. And I'm gonna go inside. See what there is to find. Hopefully nobody's behind me. Oh, coffee thermo. Yay! I can get high on caffeine again. Anything else? Oh, let's take a run upstairs then. Oh, this is how we unlock the gate, I guess. Give me those flashbangs. Thank you. Ooh, flare gun. Thank you. Anything else? Manuscript page, possibly? Okay, we'll use this. So nobody wants to walk in behind me. I wonder if in nightmare mode they would do that. Come up behind me. One could only hope. Make the game a little bit more challenging. Yeah, I'm gonna take this truck. It's got a new fresh coat of paint. I wish there was a honking button, but there isn't, because I like to honk and annoy people. Ooh, no.
To be honest, the development this final stretch of the journey wasn't quite as smooth as we'd hoped. The environment, the scope of this area east to the Cauldron Lake is massive, and we had problems in actually polishing everything to the degree we wanted. That being said, it's been great that, for example, here in the junkyard, we managed to create the massive swinging crane to hang above the fight, and we did a chance to create the burning piles of wreckage on the hillside.
Okay, so what is this gonna do? Oh, that's gonna make a switch for us to press. Okay. Oh, did I not pick that up? I thought I picked that up. Could have sworn I picked that up. I guess not. Oh. Is that somebody? Let me go press the button. Oh, you know what we can do? We have the power of truck! Out of my way, bro. Ah, that's right. I'm gonna cheat. Just for you. Ah, what's going on? What's going on? What's happening? Did my truck get destroyed? Yeah, it's destroyed. There you go. Did that kill the other one? Okay, let's go ahead and press that button. I don't know what that did. Oh yeah, it's something to do with the crane. If I had to take a guess. Oh, there you are. I was like, I can hear something. I see you creeping over there. Okay, so that car, or this, oh, that opened up the entrance over here. Okay, I see. Wish I had known that, then I could have just walked right on through. I thought it was going to be something to do with the crane, but I guess we're too fancy for that. Here we go, let's keep going. I got a feeling that we're almost there. Oh, don't drive off the bridge, please. Or this path. Oh yeah, drifting just like in Mario Kart. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything's gonna be over there. Oh. But I will take this. Find out what's in here. Oh, I reached the limit on everything. Actually, I gotta check. Is there anything out this way? Nope. Okay. It's just a windmill landmark thing. Oh, but I see where I'm going next.
When I told Barry my plan back in the well-lit room, I'd acted as if I knew what I was doing. I didn't. I was operating on the shifting logic of a dream. I had to fight my way to the lake through the horrors of the night. I had to flick an old battered light switch imbued with childhood magic. I had to write a happy ending to a horror story. I had to save my wife from the dark prison she was being held in.
Yeah, it seems like we still got a long ways to go, Alan. Are we even getting close to the lake? I don't know. But I'm gonna have to wrap this up in the next episode, possibly. So thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Give this video a big thumbs up to support this series. Check the description for my Facebook and Twitter, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. I will see you guys in the next video.